don't care about having a big bench press. In my 20s, I did 405, felt really big. But what does that matter? How big or strong are you by how much weight you use? So if you're tired of benching with dumbbells, benching with the bar, doing these kind of exercises that you know just aren't right for your body now at your age, but you still want to be fit, strong, and have great posture, these exercises are for you. If you want to stop benching, but you want to develop strong upper body strength, watch these next exercises and learn how you can do it on your own and be very successful. We're going to work with this plank. It's a straight arm, bent leg plank. I'm going to go ahead and take my watch off. When you go to the plank, we're working with the straight arms. I want you to take the inside of your elbow, this elbow crease, and turn it so it's turned forwards towards the fingers of your hand. So I'm going to turn to the side. So you're rotating through the elbow in order to allow the inside of the elbow to come towards the front finger. You're tucking your toes under. And what I want to ask you to do is as you push your hands down through the ground, the movement is going to look like this. Straight arm, bent leg, you're pressing up. But here are a couple of key references. One, you want to make sure when you lift up that you don't have a J-Lo. So before you rise up, try to push your knees down through the ground, keeping your weight forward so your shoulders are at least in front of or at right above your wrists. Pushing the knees down through the ground. See how it rounds my back and pushes my ribs up towards the ceiling? Then you want to pick up onto your toes so your knees just leave the ground. So this is going to be the movement. And you want to make sure, we're going to actually use breath as a counter here, whatever your program says, but I want you to exhale, and you're trying to draw the ribs down in the front, so the ribs come down in the front towards the belt line, so they're trying to come down towards the belt line in the front. And as you get into this position, so the wrists, the elbows, toes tucked under, I'm forward, pushing my hands down through the ground, rounding in my back, drawing the ribs down the front, breathing in, exhale, you don't want to exhale so much that you're really forcing the air out of you, right? But you do want to get to the point where you're casually and in a comfortable way exhaling all the air out of your body while in this straight arm, bent leg plank. Now we're going to do our downward dog, but in the downward dog, we're going to have a short legs, bent legs. So we're going to do a bent leg downward dog. And the important piece here is to make sure that your scapula on your back move forward and travel up towards your ears. So we're going to start in this hands, knees, and toes position. You're going to lift up by pushing the hands down and through the ground. And again, we want to work with this idea of turning the inside of the elbow forwards towards the hand, towards the fingers. So you're going to rotate the elbow. So we're going to rotate the elbows, good pressure down through the hands, up onto the toes so the knees are off. And then you're going to push back into a downward dog, pushing the scapula up towards the ears, back forwards, trying to get the shoulders over top of the hands, and then back. Trying to get the scapula to really move on the shoulders, and then forward, so it's good pressure downwards, elbow points, turn backwards, shifting back, getting the scapula to travel on the shoulder and the scapulas, just travel on the back of the rib cage, and then down. Perform this for the number of reps, sets, and tempos. We're going to work with the feet elevated decline tricep extension. So we want to make sure that your feet are elevated. Just kind of using the couch here. You want to press down in order to get the glutes and the hamstrings. Really, it's the hamstrings. You're going to push your arms up. Keep your elbows kind of fixed above the shoulders. So we're up, hamstrings are engaged. Arms are up, really pushing and protracting the scapula. Ribs are tucked. Bringing the hands back and down. And extending up. Trying to work the hamstrings. Steady and smooth. Drawing the ribs down in the front, down towards the belt line. And somewhat's going to be a natural tailbone tuck under as you're working the hamstring. Nice, steady, and smooth. Keeping the arms reaching up towards the ceiling. Perform this for the recommended sets, reps, and tempo that's on your program, and enjoy.